Hello, my name is Linda Jo Martin, the Book Lady, and today I'm doing a review of the first two stories in Saints and Sinners by Edna O'Brien. Really enjoyed these stories, and they were very deep, philosophical, and contained wisdom that I really enjoyed. Jotted down a few quotations, and the main character of the first story is Rafferty. The story is called Shovel Kings, and it is actually the longest short story in the entire book at 37 pages. So Rafferty was taken to London by his father as he was a teenager and forced to work as a ditch digger and to give the money to his father, of course, who used it for nefarious purposes. But the person who's telling the story walks into a pub and meets Rafferty, and they become friends, and as the time goes on, Rafferty reveals a lot of details of his life to this person who I imagine is a woman. It isn't really made clear whether the person telling the story is a man or a woman, but I'm going to imagine it was a woman because the writer, Edna, is a woman. So I love the story. I'm taking notes in my big sketchbook. I'm actually doing mind map notes. I don't know if you've ever tried this, but I don't want to show you much of it because I don't want to give you any spoilers. So a lot of this is like off limits because I wrote a lot of stuff down there. Thought I'd read you a couple of quotes anyhow. First, you had to be tough on the job and off the job, even if you were dying inside. That's how the sensitivity was knocked out of us, but it was still there, lurking. And one more. The odd thing was that you can be attached to a place or a person you don't particularly like, and he put it down to mankind's addiction to habit. So I thought that was pretty interesting. There were some other good quotes, but I don't want to get into spoilers, so can't show you, sorry. And I'm going to be mind mapping all the stories in this book. That way I enjoy mind mapping fiction as I read it. So the next story was much shorter. It was about 7 pages. It's called Sinners. It was about a woman who runs a bed and breakfast in the house that she has lived in for many years. Her husband and her children are gone, and she's pretty much neglected by the children, and one of them died. So she had 5 children, and 4 of them are still living, but they don't keep in contact with her very much. And so she believes that the people who are in her bed and breakfast are sinners. It's kind of an interesting story. She focuses on remodeling the house and upkeep of the house and maintenance and renovation. That's what I've been reading this weekend. I also read the first 2 chapters in Hello Universe, the 2018 Newbery Medal winner, and enjoyed them. It's very well written. I'm going to be reading just about 75 pages a week so that by the end of the month I should have this book completely read. And I'm not really reading any other books for middle grade March because I just don't have time because of my books that I'm reading for the Irish Readathon. So we have to make choices, and there are so many readathons these days. It is just amazing. Every time I go on BookTube, it seems like I hear of another readathon. So one can only do what one can do. And so that's the end of my review for today. Hope you're having a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.